What's up, everyone? This is the Raw Truth coming at you live with a brand new video. And in this video I'm going to address my mentor, Obsidian. A lot of people know him. We got a lot of subscribers, and I'm a subscriber to his as well, and will remain a subscriber because he put out a lot of information, and he could back a whole lot of things up, but sometimes he does go off a little bit. But one thing that he did a show earlier, and I watched it. It was, in his video, he was saying how if you're poor and you can't afford a lawyer, you're screwed. Then he bring up people who have money and resources, and like O.J. Simpson, and he was describing how since O.J. Simpson had a whole lot of money, he had the resources to buy a good lawyer team. And so if you don't have money, don't have resources, then you're basically screwed. And when he said that shit bothered me. It fucking bothered me because here's why it's bothered me. I'm gonna name you a whole lot of situations and scenarios and shit of why that bothered me. Why I think that's total bullshit. And I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, when you look at people on YouTube, a lot of them receive what? Patreon or PayPal or any kind of means and stuff to get money. So we have YouTubers who have a lot of subscribers and wanting to build their platform and everything like that, and everybody's giving money. And as Obsidian's favorite line is, if you like what you're hearing, put 5 on it, put 5 on it, put 5 on it, put 5 on it. If 1,000 people put 5 on it, that's $5,000. If 2,000 people put 5 on it, that's $10,000. And my thing is, when you look at it and understand the dynamics, it's like multi-level marketing. Multi-level marketing, just think you draw a circle, that represents you. And you draw out a line with a circle that represents each person giving you money that's going to come in cash flow all to you. And I had a thought to solve that problem of how poor people can get the best lawyer. But you know what that means? For poor people to get the best lawyer, to help them out, to prevent all the how can I say this? To prevent innocent people from really going to prison. I mean, let's get fucking serious. A whole lot of motherfucking black people that's getting arrested and thrown in jail and thrown in prison. A lot of them, well, I will say some of them absolutely never did it. They just didn't have the resources. And it made me angry how he will use O.J. Simpson. But we all know that O.J. Simpson and people like him and Jay-Z and all of them, we know that they're boule. Excuse me. And we know that they are Satanists. And let me tell you motherfuckers something. They're not as fucking rich as you fucking think that they are. I don't want anybody to come to me, step to me with that bullshit. Oh, according to Forbes magazine, Jay-Z's worth this. He's worth this billion. He's worth that. Look at all these men. No. Because I'm going to use something R. Kelly sold so many records. R. Kelly's a multi-millionaire. How the fuck is he struggling to come up with $100,000 bond? What's up? Let you know that all that money on paper, he's worth all that, but he's subject to that black card. And if Jay-Z get the fuck out of line and break that fucking oath and rebel, they'll cut his money off. They'll fuck with his money. You could practically see a whole lot of black folks who's sitting up there in the industry, who a lot of people is praising that they making it. You could see them go through the poorhouse like a motherfucker, because that money is not them. Here's what you have to understand, and this is what Obsidian does not understand and will never understand. Is when you sell your soul to Satan, you sign your name in motherfucking blood and say, I am going to serve Satan, I'm a devil worshiper. Think about it, as Satan owns your soul because you sold your motherfucking soul to the motherfucking devil, then everything of yours is his. Well, Bill Cosby had to find out. look at Bill Cosby. Look at these black men going to prison. Look at these black men getting arrested in Hollywood. And what disgusts me is when folks say, well, Charlie Sheen, he did all of this. And no, fuck that shit. Worry about our fucking nation. So when Obsidian, when he was given his breakdown, excuse me, a little under the weather. The raw truth is under the weather, but I'm going to still bring this motherfucker out. When you go through the breakdown of what Obsidian's saying, something clicked in my mind. Why don't we, as a community, there's 50 states, 52 states. I don't give a fuck, because America's one big giant crappy nation. We have so many states. If we can have a grassroots in every single state, and every black person that is in each state give $1 a month, that will help the poor people afford better lawyers. How the fuck you think I know that? This is how the fuck I know what I'm talking about. Let's say, for instance, there's 2 million people. I'm just going to give a low number just so you can see what the fuck I'm talking about. Say, for instance, there's 2 million people, black people, in Pennsylvania. If each put 1 on it, fuck the 5 shit, put 1 on it, that's 2 million a month, right? 2 times 12 is what? $24 million. Now, out of that $24 million, can poor people, poor black people, get a good lawyer then? And another thing what you have to understand is you got to screen these motherfuckers too. You got to go through the evidence themselves. If you're donating money, $1 a month, and we have 2 motherfucking million black people donating, it's our job to go through the evidence that's being seen, that's being told and shit. And if we see, hey, that guy's getting railroaded, then we should do something. We should fork over that money. How much you cost? Excuse me. Oh, $200,000? Yo, we'll write a check out. We'll give you $250,000. Go take care of him. Well, how much you cost? $100,000? Well, we got a check for $125,000. Go take care of him. Oh, this is Pookie and Ray Ray, who fucked up our community like a motherfucker. Probably got away with so many murderers and shit, and now he's in a fucking jam. I see all the evidence that is against him. They got DNA. Let him fight for his own self. Fuck that shit. So if 2 million people, black people, live in Pennsylvania, 2 million black people live in New York, 2 million black people live in every single state, let's just say, and we raised $1 each out of those 2 million, that's 24 million. So as somebody who may be in the profession of law themselves, who is not fucking biased at all, will go and do their investigation. Then they'll come back to the community and be like, I think this is a lost cause because they got DNA, they got the fingerprints, they got all this evidence against this person. So how the fuck are we going to invest in somebody who was guilty? But if they're like, well, wait a minute, nah, something ain't fucking right here. They don't got the fucking DNA. They don't got shit on this. All of this is just, no, I think this is a cause that we may want to invest in. So all of us put $1 into the pot. It keep raising and raising and raising. Now just think, if we go 6 months without anybody getting railroaded in the fucking system, then hey, we got 6 months stacked up just in case something fucking happens. But you know what the fuck pisses me off? The thing that pisses me off is folks want to leave the poor to suffer. The poor black man or black woman in our community who may have a chance of being railroaded in this fucking system. And we sat back and let shit happen. Because we want to have people put 5 on it to build our channel to get all this money. We want to so-called build the black community or black media and shit like that. But see, I'm all about fucking work. That's the fucking plan that I'm talking about. And I said 2 million because we know that's fucking low. There may be, how can I say that? There may be 20 million black people in Pennsylvania. 20 million. So if we raise $1 each, that's $20 million. $20 million. What is that? What is 20 million times 10? Oh, poor people can afford a good lawyer. What this is all about taking care of us and our people. That's what it is. Because, see, I'm tired of motherfuckers sitting up there and just fucking talking. I come with the solution. So what we need to do is we need to have people do a census. See how many black people that's living in our community has somebody who is trustworthy. And we got to screen the motherfuckers too. Because my mentor who taught me in podcasting is scaring me because he keep bringing up people who are part of the satanic Freemason and Boule and putting their fucking ass on the pedestal knowing that them motherfuckers don't give a damn about you and I. Because Obsidian is very, very fucking ignorant when it comes about this shit. I mean, just think, 20 million black people give $1 each. It's not gonna hurt. Don't even give me that shit. It's gonna hurt my pocket because these motherfuckers go pimp out that ride. They could spend $300 on fake ass hair. They could go spend $1,000 on some fucking rims on their motherfucking cars. They could spend all kind of money on weed and shit. Philly blunts, vanilla Dutch, my nigga. They can spend all this kind of money. For some reason, black folks got all kind of money when it comes to burn. But when it comes to stepping up and actually doing something to benefit the community, everybody want to get fucking selfish. And that pisses me off to no effect. It pisses me the fuck off. I'm gonna keep saying this. 20 million. If 20 million black people live in fucking Pennsylvania, 20 million, 60 million, 20 times, 2 times, that's 200, that's $240 million. Excuse me, $240 million for a year. $240 million for a year. $240 million a year. So if we have that kind of money and somebody get in trouble and they about to be railroaded and they need some help, you mean to tell me we can't pull that fucking money together to help them? We gotta say, if you're poor, you're screwed, you don't get resources. What the fuck kind of nation are we? What the fuck kind of nation are we that we gonna sit up there and say some shit like that? But yet, y'all YouTubers who are poor, or you YouTubers who wants to make money and get paid handsomely and shit, want everybody to put money in your PayPal, put money in your Patreon. And you mean to tell me we can't have a Patreon or we can't have a bank account where it's stacking money on reserve of just in case a brother or two tries to get railroad? DNA test is expensive, but $240 million, that DNA test becomes ain't shit. It becomes pennies. That's why all this talking shit about reparations and shit, you know, I'm going to do a separate video on that. I'm going to have to do a separate video on reparations because it's going to hit a whole lot of this shit that we're talking about, that I'm talking about. It's going to hit a whole lot of this shit. So 20 million people, just think about it. So what is the plan, Raw Truth? How can we spend this money and make sure poor people can get good lawyers, you know, to represent them? And in a way, I agree with Obsidian when he said a private public defender. I already know that because me being a group home and shit, I know the people who had their own personal, the family members who had their own personal lawyers, the children were leaving group home at a very, very high, quicker pace, or not even been a group home better than the ones who just had a pro bono attorney or a, how can you call that? A pro bono attorney. Oh, we'll get yourself a public defender. No worry. Don't worry. If you can't afford a lawyer, we will appoint one to you. Well, those are the ones who make kids stick there for a while. So I do agree with that. But, and the reason why I wanted this to go statewide, here's the plan. Here is the plan. First of all, what we have to do is we got to search out the lawyers that are good, top-notch lawyers that is going to work for us. We got to ask them, how much is it to retain you? How much is it to have you in a company of you? Just in case something happens, how much is it going to cost? He may say, well, it may cost $100,000 to retain me, or $200,000 a month to retain us. So $200,000 a month. Understand something. We have just $2 million. We already got the retaining right the fuck there. Then, so after we vetted them lawyers to see if them lawyers are going to be honest and help us out and look out for our best interests, we have to have people who's going to handle the money. I'm not trying to have nobody in the Freemason handle the money. And goddamn it, no, women, no. This is the man's doing it, not you. You sit back and you get coached by us. Because we may need you. Because the money that we raising, us men raising, is going to help you, black woman, too. Just in case your ass is trying to get railroaded, we have money for you. Got to make sure you're on our team. Because if you for that white supremacist shit and using law, these courts against brothers, then we're not going to cover you. So you must come back over here if you have already left, or you must be over here first and prove yourself. God damn it, that's the plan. You have to be over here first, proving yourself. So once we raise all that money, we retain them lawyers and shit. Then we have to have people who is knowledgeable about law, who are not biased at all, and then go investigate to see if that person really should take our money to invest in them because they really didn't do it. I don't want to defend a guilty ass motherfucker. I don't want to defend Pookie and Ray Ray. Pookie and Ray Ray, you got your reward. Well, that's a shame because what if Pookie and Ray Ray didn't do anything and they get caught up? Well, Pookie and Ray Ray, how much shit did they get away with fucking up our community in the first place? I want to take care of the decent brothers or the good black man. I want to take care of the men that people see as defenseless because they lack money. See, a lot of times we just want to open up a session, live stream, whatsoever, and talk shit. Well, the raw truth is giving you a fucking plan. The raw truth is giving you a fucking plan right there. So number one, find out the good lawyers. Vet them, see what they are. They want to work for us and shit. Because if we retain those good lawyers, then we're going to put the fear of God at them. Yo, you fuck us over, we're going to withdraw all from you. Massive, send letters out, emails out to everybody. Start a campaign, going door to door, having everybody pledging $1 a month. $1 a month. $1. Get 2 million, that's $2 million. We get 20 million, that's $20 million. But $1 a month. Have somebody monitor that money. Produce the bank statements and shit. Have a committee of men that's only looking out for that. Have also another committee set up who is very, very knowledgeable about investigation work. So they can view the cases and see if a person or a candidate is worthy of our money. And then once they see the candidate is worthy for our money, then we go, hey, lawyer, come here. We got a case for you. Fight for him. No DNA, no nothing. Make it work. So the raw truth is giving you something for y'all to think about. How are we going to build black media when we can't even build our fucking community? I already got my dollar out. How many people got $1 on them? Let's see. I got over 2,000 subscribers. Obsidian probably got 6,000 or 7,000 subscribers. So let's just say all together we have 10,000 subscribers. Each give $1. That's $10,000 a month. $10,000. We can do something to help somebody out in the trial. But in order for us to build the community, we can't afford to be selfish. So when Obsidian said if you poor and don't have resources, you screwed. Well, Obsidian, I love you dearly, brother. But if we have poor people in our community and they suffer an injustice, then we all the fuck screwed. We should make sure not one poor person is fucking screwed. Well, want to see what the fuck y'all got to say about it. Because the Raw Truth has already laid out the motherfucking plan. Wonder how many people gonna hop on this and shit. Wonder how many people gonna share this video. Because I feel Obsidian, if you ever listen to this video, you're goddamn wrong for saying that. You're goddamn wrong for saying that. Well, if a man has all kind of resources and all kind of money, it opens him up for resources, so he can. And you know what, too? A lot of these motherfuckers who do have money, you shouldn't have anybody who was poor to suffer at the hands of the white supremacy court system. Gotta question a lot of motherfuckers how the fuck they sleep at night. It's only for $1. Get 20 million people, that's $20 million. But now we rather give our money to these pulpit preachers and YouTube builders and shit. So all they do is talk on YouTube. I'm giving a grassroots campaign. If we all give $1 and then grow in our neighborhoods, just think you got 10,000 people surrounding you in the city. Let's say 10,000 people. That's 10,000 right there. And then the money that we don't use, that has a less crime than those who are in the crime-filled areas and shit, where a lot of times most of our people get caught up for crimes that they didn't commit. We could start siphoning money to them to make sure their lawyers get it. 50 states, 50 branches. 52 states, 52 branches. I don't give a fuck how many states there is. How many states there is, there should be a branch there. Collecting money and holding it, just in case the white supremacy want to fuck us up with their own public defender for us. So that's about it. Let me know how the fuck y'all feel about it. Because the next video I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about reparation. And what I will say in that video, I'm guaranteeing you, I'm going to piss my black people off like a motherfucker. I'm going to go the fuck off like crazy. You'll see why. And once you see why I'm going to fuck off when it comes to our people always talk about reparation, it'll make sense, because it's going to tie in with some of the things. I'm going to touch on some of the things that I brought out in this video. But Obsidian, come on, man, for real. For real. Because if we have that attitude that poor black people, screw you. If you were without money and resources, then I say to those same people, screw you. And nobody should ever support a motherfucker who think like that. They should have the plan to make sure none of us is screwed. Because we all, if it's supposed to be the community, we're supposed to be pro-black. And we're supposed to love black people. If we're supposed to do that, then when one motherfucking black person get touched, or when one motherfucking black woman get touched, should touch us, we should all be saying ouch. And we can't heal until that black man and that black woman is okay. Let me know how y'all feel about this. Till then, I'm the raw truth. Fuck you. I'm out.